As one way of trying to improve cricket in Malawi, a number of organizations came together to support the youngsters from rural and urban areas in this mini tournament. The inspiration for this cricket tournament has come from the golf and tennis fraternities and from the Springbok Social Club, a roadside cricket tournament that was organized in May 2010. This tournament is so different from the previous one since there is the involvement of children who didn't have the privilege to play in a very good environment.
The reason we involve them is to give them the opportunity. Like if you see in town, a lot of the private schools are the only schools that actually play cricket of any sort. Now you go to Lunzu, you go to Mbangwa, okay, they don't have the best facilities in the world, but they can start development, the basics of the game and so on and so forth. Just to give them the opportunity to come to places like St. Andrews, eventually Blantyre Sports Club, and maybe eventually take a team to go up to Lilongwe to go play against teams in Lilongwe. To give them the opportunity, basically. You know, there are so many kids, as you've been seeing the last few days, there's so much talent. You know, they just need to be given the opportunity, and that the talent can be harnessed.
With the presence of Pommie Mbangwa, the kids were encouraged since they also learned some basics of cricket from him.
Cricket is not just a game, it's something that's become my life. It's something that's given me an avenue and a better avenue than I might have taken in my own life. And essentially what you want and what I want is for young kids here in Malawi and all over Africa to be given the opportunity to play the game. In my capacity as North Star Alliance ambassador, the idea is to try and get kids and adults throughout Africa to live well, to live healthy lifestyles. And our core function essentially is HIV and AIDS awareness and prevention. And if I can help one child move towards the game rather than go down the wrong path and end up in a predicament with regard to AIDS and HIV, then that's job done, you know. So that's all that I'm after. That's why I'm here, to spread the game, to spread the word about AIDS, to try and ensure that people in Africa understand, and in Malawi particularly, understand that North Star Alliance is available. It's free to people. There's a center that was opened in Mwanza, and I'm sure that there are plans to open others in and around the city through the corridors where the transport sector goes through. That's generally what is, well, that's exactly what is targeted as far as North Star Alliance is concerned. And you go there, get tested, know your status, get treatment as well, and can be directed. Throughout Africa, ARVs are becoming more and more readily available, so you can live with HIV and AIDS and still live a healthy life and a long life.
In this tournament, there are over 150 kids from different locations in the southern region of Malawi. For Pommie Mbangwa to teach all these kids the basics of cricket, it was not easy. He had to teach the coaches for the teams so that they can pass it on to their teams.
country like Malawi where the sport's not big, your teacher, let's take education for instance, if the education system is going to be good, the teachers have to be good and they got to know what it is they're teaching and teach it well. So I just gave a few of the coaches an idea on how to go from one aspect of the game to the other and try and cover all aspects so that the learning of the game for them each time they do it with the kids and also for the kids is all encompassing, and there are little bits learned each time that they get a full grasp of what happens as far as skills is concerned in the game, basic skills.
From this guy, we're going to improve on batting, fielding, catching the balls high and the low, throwing the balls itself, and even the fall through also. Because many young ones were unable to throw the ball after bowling the ball.
Learned a lot from him. Like as soon as we came, he saw us, he met us, and that felt really good because we felt a part of the team. And then he gave us tips on how to coach, how to teach ourselves as well. So I've learned a lot to improve my game and help all the other people who come to play cricket. And it's really encouraging because if people like this come and support us, we actually feel more encouraged to play cricket and help everyone else play cricket as well.
Hands up, hands up. We need those hands to go higher up.
Essentially, I mean, the game of cricket, like any other game, like soccer, like rugby, like tennis, what you're trying to attain is fun. That's what you want to give youngsters. You want youngsters to turn up and have fun. But it's difficult to have fun in a game when you don't know what the rules are or how to do what you're supposed to do. So just little tips here and there to get them to enjoy it. Not over-coaching them or anything. Just, giving them an idea of what they're trying to do and what they should be trying to do, just so they can enjoy it a little bit more.
We are trying to develop the sport, and how we are trying to develop the sport, teaching the kids the etiquette, teaching them respect. One of the slogans for the whole tournament is love, loyalty and friendship, and that's what we want to teach these kids. Love for the game, loyalty to teammates and to your opposition, and respect to everybody. And that's what we're trying to push across to everybody. And Pommie Mbangwa will go and tell everyone that what has happened here in the last 3 days. You let the world know.
It's time for coaches to pass on what they have learned to their teams before they start the tournament. tough time has begun where one team must win the cup.
It costs money to run tournaments like this. You know, the shirts, equipment, rent of the grounds, refreshments, snacks and stuff for the players, you know, during their breaks. And without the support of G4S, North Star Alliance, MultiChoice, Zoom Car Hire, Agason Motors, I can name about 5-6 more companies that have contributed to this tournament being a success. And it goes on for another 6 more weeks.
And finally, the champions of the 2011 G4S Mini Cricket Tournament, the Dragons. Hold on. I'd like the captain to come up last, please. Captain to come up last. Come.
Felt they should be involved in a tournament like this to enable the youth to be able to spread the word about HIV/AIDS through sport, through awareness. When you get them together, they're enthusiastic. You're able to get your word across in a better media. So we decided to join forces with G4 Security in this project, also to raise funds for the sustainability of North Star in Malawi, to be able to offer the services to the people of Malawi.
Even the G4S were also involved in sponsoring the event. But why was it important for them to get involved?
It was important for two reasons. HIV and AIDS is one of the key areas that we as a business are looking at moving into in Malawi to help, and also looking at the children as well, looking at bringing children from backgrounds and townships into sport to bring them together to move them forward, and that was key for us as a business, and that's why we're looking to do this.
For the first time in Malawi, women and girls were also involved in cricket. It was again the job of Mpume to guide and teach the women and the girls on what cricket was all about.
the big countries such as Australia, England, the West Indies, India, they all have female national teams. And the funding they get a year for their female national teams, that funding alone, if we even got a percentage of that funding here in Malawi, we could do so much with the sport. So it's the reason we're doing it, again, exposing not only the male gender to the sport, the female gender to the sport as well, and letting the world know that we're doing it, letting the ICC know that this is in the progress. You know, we're going, the female tournament, the ladies tournament, the girls tournament, the Lioness Cup is tomorrow from 10 to 2. So if, you know, it's just letting people know, exposing as much people to the game of cricket as possible.
Whoa, come on, let's catch this.